At the moment, groundwater levels across the city and in fact across much of the region are low. They're really quite low. In a lot of the wells that we monitor, they're as low as we've measured them in the past 30 years. What it is we haven't had rain at the right times of year. What we need is rain to fall in the winter when evaporation levels are low, and so there's plenty of rain not only to wet the soil, but extra rain to go through the soil. See, if you look at the rain across, say, the first 6 months of the year, it's actually been pretty close to average, a little bit below average, but not bad. But the thing is, we had good rain in January where we wet the soil, but there wasn't any extra to go through to the groundwater, and then it got dry again. So then in May we had more rain, but again, it wet the soil, there wasn't much extra to get through. What we need is several months of above average rain, really, so that you can get the soil wet and have that extra water to go through the soil and into the groundwater. It's the groundwater that feeds the streams like the Avon and the Heathcote and Styx. When the groundwater levels are low, the flows in the streams go down as well because there's not as much groundwater to feed them. So what we're seeing is dry streams in western Christchurch and lower flows even in streams down here in the center of the city. We haven't had that groundwater recharge. We haven't had that winter rainfall for 2 going on 3 winters now. And that means we don't have that extra bit of groundwater to bring the water table up and start feeding these streams. May, June 2014 was the last time we had good rainfall that actually gave us groundwater recharge. Since then, yes, that's over 2 years that we just haven't had that groundwater recharge. Even though, as I say, we have had rain, the soil is reasonably moist at the moment. It's been a bit dry, but we've had rain, but we haven't had that extra rain that we need to get the groundwater recharge.